Autoline Daily is brought to you by Bridgestone, your journey, our passion, and by Dow Automotive Systems, improving durability and increasing design flexibility with Betamate structural adhesives at dowbetamate.com.
Hello and welcome to Autoline Daily. I'm Christy Swinesberg from Ward's Auto, filling in for John, who is out in California for the LA Auto Show. Now let's look at today's top stories. Hyundai is using social media techniques to keep its dealers on their toes. In other words, you can friend them or flame them. They call it Hyundai Reviews. It allows Hyundai owners to rate their dealership experience when it comes to servicing their cars. Every single review gets publicly posted on Hyundai's website and the dealer's website, where other owners and dealers can read them. If an owner complains about his dealer, that dealer gets a chance to rectify the situation, and then the owner is asked to rescore their experience. To prevent competitors or trolls from posting nasty reviews, and to prevent the dealers from posting fake glowing reviews about themselves, Hyundai verifies that the person posting is indeed a legitimate customer. So far, 435 Hyundai dealers, or about 63% of all of them, have signed up to participate in the program, and 373 of them have an active Hyundai review page. As you know, the European car market is going through a slump, but for the second consecutive month, sales were up in the region. That's the first time that's happened in 2 years. Sales in October hit just over 1 million units, a gain of close to 5% compared to last year. Overall sales in Europe are down about 3% through the first 10 months of the year. Daimler and its Chinese partner, BAIC, just strengthened their tie-up. The Chinese government just gave the green light to the German automaker to take a 12% stake in BAIC for about $845 million. The move will help Daimler better compete with BMW and Audi in the market. The deal also opens up the door for BAIC to launch an IPO in the near future. Honda just introduced 3 new VTEC turbo engines for its global lineup: a 1-liter 3-cylinder, a 1.5-liter 4-cylinder, and a 2-liter 4-cylinder. All 3 are gasoline engines that feature direct injection and variable valve motion technology. The first engine to come out will be the 2-liter, which will debut in Europe to power the Civic Type R. Back in July, we gave you a look at where Mini's design direction is heading, and now the brand is showing off the 2015 Cooper Hardtop. Despite being longer, wider, and taller than the previous model, the new one is unmistakably a Mini Cooper, but does get a massaged front and rear fascia. For the American market, it's available with 2 new engines: a turbocharged 3-cylinder that cranks out 134 horsepower, and a 189 horsepower Turbo 4 that will go into the Cooper S. It's also available with a 3-cylinder diesel for other markets. The interior got massaged as well. The instrument cluster on the steering column will now show road speed, engine speed, and fuel level. The center stack gets a standard TFT display or an optional 8.8-inch unit, and the power window switches have also been moved from the center stack to the door panels. No word on pricing for the American market just yet, but it starts out in Europe at nearly 18,000 euros, or a little over $13,000. The 2015 Mini Cooper hits the market in March of 2014. Coming up next, a look at the design of the new Cadillac CTS.
Dow Automotive Systems, driving solutions in automotive, commercial transportation, and aftermarket with innovative products like Betamate structural adhesives. Lighter, stronger, safer. dowbetamate.com.
A few weeks back, Autoline showed you how Cadillac engineers cut over 200 pounds from the new CTS. And now here's a look at how the designers revamped the car.
My name's Brian Smith. I'm the exterior design manager for this new 2014 Cadillac CTS. And I'd like to give you a little overview of the exterior design of this car. Our mantra from the beginning for this 3rd generation of Cadillac CTS was longer, lower, and leaner. We've made the car a little larger to fit more appropriately into the mid-lux segment, but we also made it lower and sleeker. We've really gone to great lengths to emphasize the long, low hood that really gives it its performance rear-wheel drive proportions. And if you notice, all the creases that we're known for at Cadillac are still here, the sharp edges, but in between those creases there's a lot of beauty and sculpture in the surface, liquid surfacing, and I think it gives it that extra emotion and substance that is befitting of a luxury vehicle. If you notice, the shield-shaped grille in this case is a little more landscape format. It's wide and squat. again adding to the width of the front end. And we've gone to great lengths on this car to really emphasize our vertical light signature. You know, we've been known for years vertical lighting on the rear of Cadillacs for decades really. And in this case, we're using LEDs to really emphasize that on the front as well. We've got 48 LEDs on the front of this car, 8 in each headlamp, 16 in each lower DRL. And that gives you this really dramatic vertical light signature day and night that you would mistake for nobody else's product on the road. Just like to talk a little bit too about the side of the car. There's a lot of beautiful sculpture, wheel-oriented forms. Again, the creases are there. This crease actually spins off the front fascia, goes past the headlamp, all the way down the body side and into the tail lamp. So again, we used length of line to really emphasize the longer, leaner proportions of this car. I think all of the line work really helps to slim the car up, make it look really lightweight and agile. Very sleek upper roof line and DLO. This rear door is much longer than in the previous generation CTS, thanks to an extra 1.5 inch wheelbase, and that all went right into the rear seat accommodations of this car. As we get around the rear, you notice that the vertical lights are there, very distinctly Cadillac, but in this case we've really got some beautiful jewelry inside, these edge-lit crystal light blades that are all, each one of these tail lamps is lit by 51 LEDs, and they give you this very elegant, slim, even light at night. In this case, we've got some nice detailing like the Cadillac script that actually edge lights at night very nicely. And you know, it's a very integrated, holistic design. We've got a very slim, elegant, center high mounted stoplight that is capped by body color, so it's inlaid, it's precise, it fits with a real precision quality about it. And the metal finishes on this car are what we call Galvano. It's not all the way to bright chrome, it has more of a buffed aluminum appearance, and I think it adds that extra bit of richness that is befitting of a luxury vehicle. And we're just really proud to bring this brand new CTS to market.
Don't miss Autoline's webcast from the LA Auto Show this Wednesday, November 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern. John will be talking with a variety of top auto execs, including GM's Mark Royce, Scott Keogh from Audi, and Hyundai's top man in America, John Krafcek, plus many more. And you'll see the hottest products unveiled in LA, from the Chevrolet Colorado to the Porsche Macan. For the entire list of interviews, as well as the opportunity to submit your own questions that John will ask the executive of your choice, click on the link in today's show notes at autoline.tv. One more time, that's Wednesday, November 20th at 4 p.m. Eastern. And that's it for today. Once again, I'm Christy Swinesberg from Ward's Auto. Thanks for watching and have a great day.